If you've been following Dubai's real estate market and the news and what's happening in Dubai's real estate sector, I'm sure you must have heard by now that Dubai is making a brand new airport, which in terms of capacity is going to be 3 times bigger than the current DXB International Airport. And where is this? This is coming in Dubai South. Now, there are a lot of developments happening in Dubai South. And in today's video, I guarantee you, by the end of this video, by the time you finish watching this, you will learn a lot about what's happening in Dubai South as a community, what's coming up there, what things you should look at, and what things you should avoid in terms of real estate investments, investing in this particular location. So guys, before I start this video, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your likes, comments, shares are really appreciated. This is my attempt to give you a quick community guide and show you what's coming up in Dubai South. So now let's start the video. So now let me start. First of all, the location. Where exactly is Dubai South? You need to understand that. And why Dubai South is going to be a new destination and is the future for the next at least 5 to 10 years of the Dubai's development story. Number one, obviously the airport is moving. Now that's a big news. Now for a lot of time, people thought that this is going to be like a second airport. It will be like a mini airport or whatever. But the government announced, and the official communication from the authorities is that once this airport is ready, the DXB airport will completely shift over here. And that's estimated to happen by 2032 or 2034, that all the operations which are currently going on at Dubai's International Airport will move over here. Now, number one, a lot of people ask, why does Dubai need a new airport? It already has an amazing airport. So there are a few things, and from whatever I could understand and my research, number one, obviously this particular airport is now coming to full capacity and the city cannot grow if we're just using this airport. Maybe they might grow a little bit more, but the growth plans what Dubai has, according to Vision 2040 of His Highness, we need a much bigger airport because we are aiming at doubling our population from what we are today. Not only that, the current number of aircrafts, what two airlines of Dubai, which is Fly Dubai and Emirates, what they own and what they have on order, if they were to receive these aircrafts, they definitely need a much bigger facility. So what do we know about this new airport? Number one, the current passenger handling capacity of Dubai's International Airport is somewhere around 90 million passengers. This particular airport, once completed all the phases, the passenger handling capacity is going to be 260 million passengers. That's a huge jump. That's almost, we're talking about close to 3x the kind of traffic what Dubai is handling today. What we also know that the new airport will have about 5 terminals. The current airport has 3 terminals. So 5 terminals, and of course it's going to be the state of art. $35 billion has been allocated for this airport, and the work on this has already started. Now, if I give you a different perspective, which is a satellite view, you will get a much better idea that one phase of this airport is already operational and one terminal is already operational. So there are some flights which are already going out of this airport, and a lot of private jet movements happen over here. So that is one thing. So one thing is for sure, that the airport is coming. The contracts for the other phases has already been allotted. So work is about to start. Now, coming to the real estate aspect, what this means for the city. As of now, what happens whenever you come into Dubai, you land into Dubai International Airport, and from there you head to wherever you're staying, downtown, Dubai Marina, Palm Jumeirah, or whichever place you're staying to, you come this side. So basically you are landing in the north side of the city and coming towards this side. In the future, you will be landing in the south part of the city and then probably moving, other way to other areas. But Dubai is just not making a new airport. It's literally moving a big part of the city to the south because they need much bigger space and better facilities. Now, along with this, what is also happening is that the exhibition center, which is the World Trade Center, which is right now right next to downtown DIFC, is also moving over here. And all this area which you see is the exhibition center which is coming up right on this part, right outside Expo City. We already have a metro station there. So what this means is the World Trade Center is moving from downtown DIFC side towards this side. So in the future, anybody who comes and lands at this airport, which is the DWC airport, will be just one stop away from the exhibition hall. Now, obviously, when the exhibition hall starts, which for your information is starting not in the next 5-6 years, but next year, January 2026, they will be opening the new exhibition center, which is going to be 1.5 times the size of the current World Trade Center. So obviously all the events will move towards this side, because if you come today to Dubai and if there's any event going on, I'm sure you must have experienced traffic which is really bad in those times, especially when the bigger fairs like Jitex, Arabian Travel Mart, these things happen. So obviously here the infrastructure is planned in a much better way, and that's why they're moving the World Trade Center also over here, the exhibition hall. So this is going to be the new exhibition hall. Plus, we also know that Expo City, one of my most favorite communities, is already there. Expo City is the place where the government held Expo 2020, and 25 billion was spent on this particular community. The infrastructure is completely ready. Amazing apartments, villas, townhouses, which is coming up in this place. One of the most sustainable developments in the country. I also have a dedicated podcast with the head of sales, a very dear friend of mine, Peter Caffey, on decoding what Expo City is. So if you want to know more about Expo City, go check it out. Now, coming to all the other communities, what else is happening over here? Now, when you talk about Dubai South, there are two things you have to understand. One, as an area, it's a huge district. And if I were to put in perspective that how big this is, let me just quickly show you that how big Dubai South is. Now, all this, which is the E77 road on one side, this is the 611, which is the Emirates Road, okay, going all the way till here, and this is the Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road, okay. So all this is a part of Dubai South, okay. This is all called Dubai South. Now, in this, there is another sub-community which sits over here, which again, I really love. This is a community called Dubai South. So just don't get confused when someone tells you Dubai South. There is an area called Dubai South, and then there's this whole district, like the airport is in the south of the city, everything is south of the city. So this is a community called Dubai South, and then this is the area. So sometimes people do get confused. When you talk about Expo City, this is Expo City over here, okay. This is Dubai South. On this part over here is Emaar South, and then there are some other developers such as Azizi and some other developers, BT Properties, coming on this part of town. Now, there are a lot of investment options here. Most favorite, obviously, is Expo City. But Expo City is something which probably, starts at a 1.7, 1.8 million dirham plus investment. So a lot of people say, listen, we want something more affordable. For them, this is the place where you should be looking at. There's some very nice developments which are coming up over here. Number one, Ellington, which is a very nice developer, has started some projects here. There's also a project, by a company called Avenue. Again, a very nice project here. But guys, when you're buying something over here, you need to be careful that you are not overpaying. So you need to make sure you're buying at the right price per square foot. In my opinion, somewhere around 1,300, 1,400 dirhams a square foot over here as of today is a good price to enter. There are some developers, and I'm not going to name them because, I just don't want to talk bad about someone else, but there are some developers selling at 1,700, 1,800 dirhams a square foot. I'm not talking about Emaar, I'm not talking about Expo City, but there are some other private developers selling at 1,700 and 1,600 dirhams a square foot. That's a price which I personally think is too high to pay for this location today. In the future, yes, this prices could be achieved, but if you're buying today, make sure you see the right price per square foot. Now, a lot of people have a question that why will someone go and stay over here? And if I buy a property today, what are the chances of appreciation and who is going to be my tenant? So number one, The work on this airport has already started, so you have to understand that a lot of people who are already going to be working over here while the construction phase, and I'm not talking about the blue collar workers, but a lot of executives, engineers, who will be managing this whole airport coming alive. And once this airport is fully operational, you'll have so many cabin crews, captains, pilots. You have all the people working in the airport who would be wanting to stay close to the airport. Obviously, anything you buy over here, okay, is going to be always occupied because people would want to be close to the airport. For example, there's already an international school ready in Dubai South. Expo City also schools coming up. Now, one more thing which you really need to understand, and I'm going to just show you quickly, that apart this, what is also happening is, on this side, we have Emaar launched Grand Polo. We know that Emaar is going to be coming up with a new community called Country Heights and Wellness somewhere here. And not just that, we have Oasis coming up on the top. So a and you always have Emaar South, which partially is already developed, people are living in, and some new launches still happening. So when a developer like Emaar, which is the largest developer outside of China, goes and invests into such big master communities in and around that area, you definitely know that that whole surrounding is going to get developed. So I would today, if I was to buy something or I was to put in my own money, I would invest in this particular location for a simple reason that the growth you will see over here in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be something totally different, because once this airport opens, we are talking about almost 3 times the air traffic what's there currently. So in the next 5-10 years, you can see a lot of growth. The exhibition center, Expo City there, a lot of people will be moving this side. Plus, you also need to keep in mind that you already have things like DIP, Jebel Ali Industrial Area, already on this part of town, which also means that all the people who would be working here, all this while, and even now, you don't have very good residential projects over here which are ready. So once these properties get ready, people who are working here and living in other areas would definitely choose to live here because it's closer to their workspace, their schools, much better infrastructure, and much better lifestyle. They save a lot of time on traffic as well. So that's one thing which you need to see. And plus, also look at the future developments such as the Palm Jebel Ali. Now, once the Palm Jebel Ali is ready, okay, from the airport, this is not a very long distance. So I believe that the major developments where the government is pumping in a lot of money is all happening towards the south side of the city. And, you might feel today it's far, but that's where the future is. If you're looking for investment opportunities in this particular location, which is the future of Dubai, guys, do get in touch with me. Me or a member of my team would be happy to help. We at Prime Capital Dubai, which is my brokerage company, we help clients from all around the world make the right investment decision. And we just don't sell products for the sake of selling. We're here to build a long-term relationship. We are, transparent. We tell the client what they're buying. We understand clients' requirements. We just don't promote projects, just for the sake of selling and getting a high commission. No, that's not our focus. Our focus is client-driven. We understand your requirement, what you need, what's your goal, and based on that, we recommend you the best property for you. So guys, if you need any help buying a property in Dubai, do get in touch with me. Me or a member of my team would be happy to help. I'm leaving a link below where you can just click on it and fill out a simple form and connect with me. And I hope to be coming back with some more informative videos on different communities in Dubai very soon. Till then, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys, please do subscribe. Share this video if you feel that it could be helpful for someone who's wanting to invest in Dubai. And see you very soon.